They say it only comes once a year, when the moon hangs low and jaundiced, and the wind smells of rot and wet earth. The carnival rises from the graveyard of horror, not from the ground like a regular fair, but as if it clawed itself out of the soil, dragging shadows and whispers with it. You won't find it on any map. You might see the gates from the corner of your eye while passing through the graveyard, flickering between reality and something older, darker, and utterly wrong. Their black iron twisted and rusted, flaking blood-colored paint, and every year, no matter how long the graveyard is laying quiet, they rise again. The first sound is never the music. It's the hum. A deep, low, vibrating hum like metal grinding against bone that turns into a warped calliope playing a melody backward, cheerful but hollow. You follow it. You can't help yourself. Even the animals flee from the graveyard when it begins, leaving you alone with the rising stench of wet soil and old decay. The banners snap in a wind you can't feel on your skin. They whisper, they laugh, sometimes they scream. The rides are alive. The Ferris wheel spins on its own, creaking like joints under weight, each car shaped like a coffin nailed shut. If you dare to peek inside, you'll hear scratching fingernails, claws, or something else. It's never clear. The carousel horses have no eyes, just black voids and mouths stretched in endless screams. They gallop in place as shadows of children chase them. But the children aren't there. Not really somewhere deep in the fairground. The barker waits, impossibly tall, stitched grins spread across a face that should not bend that way. Step right up, he hisses, his voice laid with others, singing, whispering, crying. Win a prize, lose a memory. And the prizes, they are yours. A wedding ring you thought lost, a dog-eared photograph of someone who's dead. A medal you never earned, a letter you were never meant to read. Play. And the carnival takes every prize comes with a cost. Memories vanish. Names vanish. Sometimes even lives vanish. The Hall of Mirrors waits near the center. It doesn't reflect who you are. It reflects who you could become if you ever stay. One mirror shows you hollow-eyed, older, clawing at the glass. Another shows you buried alive, dirt packed in your mouth. Another shows nothing. Just emptiness, waiting to be filled with you. You step through, and the world outside seems smaller, dimmer, distant. You can't tell which way leads out. And at the center of it all is the ringmaster, black tailcoat stitched with symbols that twist your vision. Top hat leaking shadows like crawling insects. His eyes are empty, yet somehow they see everything. When he tips his hat, you feel it in your chest. Something recognizes you, something buried deep, something you didn't know you lost. He whispers promises and threats at once. Every soul gets a ticket, he says. Some arrive early, some never leave. The big top tent sways in a wind that isn't there. Beneath it, the ground dips into a mass grave disguised as a funhouse attraction. Painted laughter peels away from the walls, revealing thousands of names carved beneath. Some are centuries old, others fresh, written as you watch, wet and bleeding. The carnival feeds on them all. When dawn comes, if you survive, it disappears. No tents, no lights, no music. Only churned up earth and footprints leading in every direction. and none leading out. The graveyard of horror swallows the carnival again, leaving nothing but silence. The smell of damp soil and the faintest echo of a calliope playing backward. They say if you wander near the graveyard late and the wind is right, you'll hear it again. The laughter, the screams, the whispers. And sometimes, just sometimes, a shadow flits behind a tree wearing a tailcoat and top hat, waiting, watching, tipping its hat. If you're foolish enough to follow, you might become part of the carnival, part of the graveyard of horror. Waiting, watching, clawing your way out year after year for the next unwitting soul. No one who has truly entered has ever told the same story twice. Some leave with their minds twisted, some leave with their hearts gone, some never leave at all. And that is the carnival at the graveyard of horror.